What issues are you seeing that come up to you either via the schools or through discussions with organisations like our own?
Well, I think some of the main issues are making sure that young carers particularly can maintain their education, because obviously they're worried about those they're caring for particularly. And we've had lots of discussions with schools and with other agencies about being really flexible about, and so that the young carers can continue to do what they need to do, both in terms of their caring responsibilities, but don't miss out on education. And we've talked about remote learning offers. We've talked about having some flexi schooling and different types of arrangements so that they can continue with their studies and aren't disadvantaged later on when we come out of lockdown and we get back to some sense of normality, which obviously we're all hoping will happen sooner rather than later. And with the vaccine looking more and more promising, then we're thinking, looking towards the spring. So it is a short-term problem we've got here. We will come out the other side, but it is about maintaining that sense of hope as well, because we really will get through this. We're getting very close to coming out the other end. I know going to a second lockdown makes you think we're not, and we all hoped it wouldn't happen, but I think it was probably we all knew it was inevitable at some point, and then maybe another one after Christmas. We just don't know, but the vaccines will be rolled out, and actually there's that sense of hope, and we'll get through this together.
Okay, could you just expand on when you're saying a remote learning opportunity, because I'm not sure everybody will understand that kind of wording.
Absolutely. So that's about where a young person or young carer can't go to school for whatever reason, for COVID-related reasons. We've worked really hard with schools and other agencies to make sure that there's a remote learning option so that a young person can learn via Zoom or via Microsoft Teams, or has work brought to them or sent home to them, so that they can continue with their studies. And we've seen some really innovative solutions to this with teachers at primary schools doing assemblies and then checking in on their children at regular points of the day, setting work, and then having class assemblies again. And it's working really, really well. And we're also working to develop an offer through our virtual advisors. They are real, but they're doing virtual tutoring for teachers, for schools, and for the wider community. So it's working really well, but it is about that remote learning offer that schools can provide.
Thank you, Tim.